Extra time.
Can you just put into words just how significant a victory it is for you, not just because of, I guess, it being the first win in the series away from home since, I think, 2007, but also the backdrop of coronavirus, Black Lives Matter, everything that kind of is involved in this series, this historic series. How big is this for you?
It's a massive win. It's a massive, massive win. To beat England in England is no easy feat. Again, we were able to do it last time we were here in 2017. So we all know what the feeling feels like. But again, things have changed drastically since then. And they're a massive, massive unit in their backyard. So to start the series as well is very, very promising for us. And we feel very proud with the way we've performed.
And just how nervy was it that final day? Obviously getting over the line, a chaseable target, but getting there is another matter. How nervy was it?
Actually, this morning I woke up and I just wanted to fast forward to the end of the day, with us winning. But yeah, at the start, I guess there were a few nerves going through the dressing room. But, Roston and Jermaine really, really settled the nerves down and really got us in a position to lay a foundation. We knew once we got a partnership, the English bowlers would have gone flat. But credit to England, man. They threw a lot at us. Stokes, Anderson, Jofra, Mark. They all put in a hell of an effort, and they were all challenging. So we knew it wasn't going to be easy. We weren't quite sure how the wicket would have held up, but the heavy roller quite worked for us. This morning I don't think England rolled the wicket, so they probably felt as though the heavy wicket would have probably kept the wicket together. So we decided to put the heavy roller on it, and that it did.
Jason, whenever you beat England, you always seem to unearth a different hero, a different match winner. Jermaine Blackwood today, is it fair to say that he might have been having to wait for his chance if the likes of Shimron and Darren Bravo had travelled for this series?
Not sure, to be honest. He had an outstanding first-class competition. I'm not going to get into selection, but to be honest, his case was pretty strong to get back in the team. He scored a double hundred this year in a first-class game. Unfortunately for me, I haven't been able to see him back. But again, his numbers speak for itself, and he's not a slouch with the bat at this level either. And I think in comparison to, our players that we've got, he's still averaging above 30, and he's done well for us. We just hope he could kick on and make a few more hundreds.
Shannon Gabriel was originally named as a travelling reserve for this series after coming back from surgery, and he's now just taken 9 wickets to get the Man of the Match award. I just wondered what you had to say about his performance in this match and what he's done for you recently.
What Shannon's done in this game is nothing surprising. Shannon is one of those guys who just keeps doing it because, he has a big heart. He has a massive, massive heart, and he's been through a lot. He's been through a lot, and he wants success so badly. His body hasn't held up, I guess, the way he would like in the past, but to see him back out there fit and running in and bowling fast for West Indies, is always a pleasing sight. He deserves every bit of success he's had so far in this game. For us, it's just more or less keep managing Shannon as best we possibly can. He is a rhythm bowler as well, so he needs to get some miles on his legs and some rhythm in his legs as well too. So again, I'm really, really happy for Shannon. I know what he's been through. We kept in contact while he was doing rehab. At some stage he was very frustrated by how things were going, but he stuck it through. He had a good team behind him in Trinidad. Done a lot of work with Ronald Rogers as well too prior to coming over here. And again, he reached the success that all of us probably presume he would have gotten just based on the caliber of bowler he is. We all know that once Shannon is fit and healthy, he's a handful, and he proved difficult in this game.
Hi, Jason. Just on Blackwood, if I can, he was talking coming into the series about patience and trying to face as many balls as possible. Was there anything in particular you spoke to him about coming into this match, and I guess into today in particular after his first innings dismissal?
Not much. After his first innings dismissal, I said nothing to him. Nothing at all to him. He knew what he had done. And he knew that he's a better player than what he did in the first inning. So there was no need to talk to him. I thought he was a very crucial guy for us in this run chase. Him and probably John Campbell, because these guys, when they get going, they score relatively quickly and could really swing the tide for us when they form partnerships. But obviously we lost John up front. But I just said to Jermaine, look, just give yourself a chance. Give yourself a good chance, see a few balls and then play a game. If you see a ball in your arc that you feel as though you can put it away, put it away. because that's the way he plays. And for me, I don't like to get into complicating players' head and just congesting their brains with too much information. They're all responsible enough. They all know themselves well enough. We're just here to help one another. Lots of these guys in the dressing room help me in significant ways. So again, I don't need to speak to Jermaine, and after seeing how he got out in the first innings, he knew what he had done wrong. For him, it's just to go and give himself a chance and play the game he knows.
And just one more, if I can. You mentioned sort of how far this team's come since the tour here in 2017. How would you compare this win to the one at Leeds on that tour?
Not sure if it could beat Leeds, to be honest. But I did remark in the post-match presentation that yesterday was, to me, if not the best, one of the best days I've had at Test cricket. Just mainly to the fact that it was a long, hard toil and a hard-fought day for West Indies. And a day that went definitely in our favour at the back end. And the reason why I say that it was the best day for me is just mainly down to the fact that every single time I asked for effort from those bowlers, no one said no, no one said I can't, no one said I'm too tired. They just all kept running in. And I knew once we pushed hard in the evening, I mean, at that stage when Stokes and I think it was Zach were batting, the game started to look a little bit less likely for us to win. We knew we couldn't lose. We backed ourselves not to lose the game, but we wanted to win, and we knew how important it was to win this game. So the longer they bat, obviously it took time out the game. Maybe put them in a position where they had to think twice about declaring. And maybe after the game in Leeds and their declaration, I remember that declaration, caused a bit of a chat as well too. So I'm not sure if they would have declared similarly, but again, that was under Ruti, and this is Stokes. And Stokes is generally aggressive, competitive cricketer, so you never know. But I think yesterday's effort was by far the best effort I've seen with this group. Not only the bowlers, too, the fielders kept running around, kept getting through the overs, and we all kept our energy up all through the day.
You mentioned about Ben Stokes. Just tell us a little bit about the rivalry between you two. I know you dismissed him twice and he dismissed you once. Just talk us through that a bit.
Yeah, it's cricket, man. I guess it's just ironic that when he comes to bat, I guess I'm on the ball, and when I come to bat, he's on the ball. But again, he's a competitor, man. I expect nothing less from Stokes. He's one of those guys who plays cricket with everything he's got. He gives it his all, and I thoroughly respect him. But for me, that gives me that adrenaline rush. To know that guy is putting in so much. I want so many great things for his team, and you just want to dethrone him and not let him get it. And similarly, I guess when I come to bat, he feels the same way. So yeah, I don't get too caught up with the individual rivalry, but at the end of the day, it's a team sport. We've all got roles to play, and once I execute my role, I'm really happy.
Hit the subscribe option and the bell icon to get all the exclusive sports videos on Extra Time.